Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. You are beautiful, and don't say you're not, or else you've got me to attend to. I'll be through that door and give you a good slap. You're beautiful. Don't let your brain tell you otherwise. Listen to the heart. Okay, guys, did you know that the world is one big game? Imagine it as a chessboard. It's a game. And then you've got your pieces, which all represent the world. And the pawns are you. We're called chattel in the eyes of the elite. Chattel, cattle, chattel. It's true. Just type it in Google. Chattel. We're chattel. So we're the pawns. And what are the pawns? What are the cattle? Well, some of the cattle are nice because they just graze and they stay where they are and they do what they're told. That's some of the pawns. Other pawns are ones that say, I'm not standing for this, and start screaming and shouting, saying, I'm being done to. And then some of them pawns are like little kind of criminal gangsters, little charlatans, little devious so-and-sos. And then you go to the next line, which you start to see the knights on horses, and these are the strategists. These are the real clever ones, and they get away with. I mean, you think the pawns are some of the pawns are the devious ones. No, these are devious in a whole new level of devious. And then it gets to your religion, which is the bishops, and that you get to the king and queen, which are the ones that are basically ruling everything and controlling everything, and through their religions and through their knights, who are the attackers and the ones who, if you do anything wrong, will crush you. You've got this whole new other level of deceit. And see, what you think is that the guy next door or across the road who's been thrown in prison, he's a devious guy, he deals drugs. Just study a little bit on the CIA, study about all of these. In fact, you can watch them on different channels now, and you'll see that most of drugs were brought into certain countries via guns and equipment from the army. And it's interesting how wars are started, and you realize that this game we live in, this perception that we think that there's bad people on the streets, you don't know what bad is. You haven't got a clue what devious is. You don't know what criminal is, really, until you step into the world of politics, CIA, Scotland Yard, the system, and everything that feeds all of that and the above. And then you get to the lords, which is another even bigger. And then you get to the whips, which is like, it just, devious is what you see from day to day is nothing compared to what goes on in that level. Devious right now is playing out. Devious is playing out right now. You think it's all about a cold or a virus that's doing whatever it's doing. No, it's a game. It's a game, and it was played a long time ago. And every single move that anybody tries to counteract, they already know. They've already got it in hand. And how clever they are to manipulate everything and to introduce things in certain times that humanity won't go, oh, shock, horror. Most of the times humanity goes, oh yeah, I already knew. I knew that. How did you know that? Everybody knows that. Okay, so did you know of nanotechnology? Oh, stop being stupid. Go away. Why? We're just having a conversation. Why am I going away now because you don't understand that or you haven't heard of it? Why is that conspiracy theorist? Just because you haven't heard of it. But then if the government keeps sharing it on the mainstream media, now you say, oh, everybody knows that. What's going on there? Come and sit down, talk to me. Come and sit down and talk to me. You're a bloody fool. Sit down here. Don't call me a conspiracy theorist. Sit down here. Right. Let me tell you something. There's such things as nanotechnology, which is so unbelievable that you need a microscope over there. I've got a microscope over there to be able to see the casing within a casing, within the technology was inside there, and you can only see it through a microscope. Did you hear what I just said? I'll stop talking stupid. Okay. And what's it for? Well, inside the casing, within the casing, is technology beyond, I believe, our world. And it's been put in there. And what they're about to tell you very soon is that this is the most amazing thing that's ever happened, because we're going to put this into your blood. We're going to put this into your body. We're going to put this into your body. And guess what? We're going to be able to test your blood and see if your blood's okay. And if it's not, we'll alert you and let you know. Isn't that amazing? So you don't have a heart attack. Scary. Did you hear what I did? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Come back! So I read an article which most of you won't have even seen, and the article is about this new technology that they're now seeping in to the mainstream very slowly, very cleverly. And guess who's involved in that? When did it start? Long time ago. Who's involved? Mr. Billy Fence. Billy Fence. Mr. Bill Fence. Yes, we take offence with your gate. So basically what's happening now is within is that technology, and basically you are, and I've said this live a few times, you are an antenna, so you're a walking aerial. So it works from the 4+1 G. So that picks up, that's why they put them up everywhere. Clever, eh? So basically what happens is that attunes to you wherever you go, and it goes on to a live, real-time, 24-hour database. Huge database. And basically it tells you, it can tell you where you are, where you're sleeping, what you're doing, what your temperature is, what your blood is, and so on. It goes on. It gives all the details to whoever has created this global, but it's individual as well. So each company, each corporation, which you call government, holds, and most people don't even are aware of it. So Sputnik in Russia. A guy on the dark web. I know nothing about the dark web, but I do know that what he was showing us. I just said, yeah. I just went like this, yeah. We knew it was coming. We knew the 4+1 G was being put up for a reason. Now we know. So basically, it's all about surveillance. So that gives them surveillance to track you wherever you are, wherever you sleep, wherever you're going. So the phone was one thing. Now they've moved up. It's inside. So basically, yeah, we're chattel. The chattel are now all being tagged, all being, you've all got your little doggy chip, so we know where you are. So how do we counteract that? What is this video about? Well, if you're still watching, it's 8 minutes gone. This video is about how to counteract that and how to help you from those terrible death towers. And I'm wearing one now. And it's so ironic that many years ago I met a dear friend who told me about this in Barcelona, and he was telling me about what was going to happen, and I went, wow, okay, open mind, don't call him an idiot, just open your mind. He's telling the truth, his truth, whether it's real or not, I don't know, but I know he's telling the truth, his truth. And he was telling me about what was going to happen. And he was telling me that the world is going to be like China. And he said, all you need to do is look at the blueprint of China. And I said, I've heard this before. And he says, but what's going to happen is we're all going to be animals. And I said, yeah, I've heard that as well. And we are animals, right? Useless eaters. He said, yeah, but they want to track us on real time. And I went, how are they going to do that? He says, they're going to put something within us and they're going to be able to track us from above. Satellites, 4+G. interesting. And he said, I've got something that works really well. And I said, what will it do? And he said, it's a crystal, but it's not a crystal. And he introduced me to it. And I said, wow. And this was a raw piece. And you can study it yourself, this silicon, find out how it's made and what it's made from. But it makes sense. It's an absorber and it's a repeller as well. It emits an energy, which I have now definitely feel 100% confident that it works on releasing those kind of energies that are trapped within the body that cause great pain and suffering to the head, to the to the hand, the wrists, to the temples, to the eyes, and obviously to the heart and the whole of the body system, which is really important. You have to understand that your body system works on certain frequencies, and those frequencies get disrupted by these microwaves. So if you're wearing something to protect you, i.e. shungite is one, but this is something different. It's called Silicon Valley. Now, can you imagine? Silicon Valley is that what is creating all what we are trying to heal from. They are the darkness right now. Unfortunately, they are. Whether they know it or not is another thing, but this is the darkness that is causing the earth and the planet and everything that is happening right now. Huge confusion, huge depression, huge state of suffering, both mental, physical and emotional. Lots of nosebleeds, lots of headaches, lots of different things. So that's one aspect. Lots of chest problems. Radiation is the biggest for me. This is what I talk about, and I will talk about the radiation effects of all what's going on right now. But this is a brilliant crystal for that, and if you just wear it around your neck, it will definitely help your energetic field. Why do I know that? Well, I don't just believe, I have to test it. So I've worked with this crystal for, I would say, 11 years. In those 11 years, I've gifted this crystal away and I've had nothing but success, in the sense of people feel better, less headaches, less nosebleeds, less feeling of chest issues and problems, eyes getting better, tension in the teeth getting better. I come to realize that Silicon Valley helped in a way that stopped a lot of physical illnesses through the radiation that should not be on this planet Earth. Okay, so that's how I come to know. My clients are my testers. I am my tester. So this is my latest, not many, but enough. It's not cheap, Silicon Valley. So what I'm doing is I'm going to offer on my website, anybody who makes a purchase of Silicon Valley from my heart to yours is going to be gifted another piece of Silicon Valley. So you've got one for you, you've got one for your hand or your pocket, so it's around your here, so it's here around you, and one in your pocket or to gift to a friend who is going through any kind of issue in their body which didn't happen before, which wasn't, all of a sudden something starting to occur. They're getting these terrible migraines at the front of the head or the back of the head. They're getting terrible nosebleeds which can't stop. They're getting jaw issue or eye problems, the buzzing of the eye. They're finding themselves feeling dreadful and not knowing why they can't snap out of a depression. Silicon Valley will help, and that I am sure of. So if you go on to markbajerski.com and make a purchase of any Silicon Valley, you will be gifted a piece of Silicon Valley as a gift. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so whether it's a pendant or whether it's just a one ball of Silicon Valley, doesn't matter. You'll be given a ball. You will not be given one mounted, because I have to send them off to Bali I have to mount them in ballet and then send them back again. Whereas the little pieces, I was able to buy them and work on them. And as you know, you probably realize I've worked on these for 3 months, so they're now ready. My other crystals are down at the office, so I'm going to bring these down today. So good luck. Enjoy the Silicon Valley. It is an extraordinary crystal that will help in this time. If you don't buy from me, go to your local store, ask them for Silicon Valley. If they don't have it, Chungite is also equally as brilliant too. So that's my talk on radiation poisoning right now, which is becoming more evident as the 4+1 is being switched on more and more and more. And just so you know, it is on and off, so it's not always constant, and there's a reason for that too, because it can be too much. So they're trying to bring it in slowly, and they're trying to find I believe the right I think the growler is 92 to 97. 4+1G is, I think, 30 something. So they're trying to bring it in slowly, because the growler actually causes huge psychological and physical issues if you type in growler. So I think they have to be very careful, because it's the same energy wave, it's just different, it's just turned up slightly, but it's the same thing. So it's slow kill or fast kill, that's how it is. If you don't believe anything that I say, please go to Barry Trower. Barry is spelt with an IE at the end of Barry, and Trower is TROWER. Go to his video when he speaks to, I can't remember his name, but the interview is with Sir something. So he speaks to a guy who's knighted as Sir. He's only got a few videos, but the one I talk about, when you listen to that, it's life-changing, and then you truly understand really what's going on with the chess game and these pieces, and that we really are the pawns of the world. So we have to be informed, we have to look after each other, and if there is certain things that you believe help, tell people on here. I did make a video on health the other day, on what to eat, what to drink, and what to take, which has gone down really well. This one is a little bit more informing with this crystal, which definitely works. You might ask me how it works. After this many years, all I can tell you is that it is it's not exactly an absorber, it's more a deflector. And what I feel is it does something to your energetic field and helps it either, I wouldn't say make it stronger, but actually defends your energetic field. So it balances your field by the wave it emits that it gives out. And that seems to work really well. I have made videos before about Silicon Valley, so please watch more of the videos. It is good if you use it on your temples if you're getting any issues with headaches. 5 minutes is what I rub with my oils. Also jaw, I rub along my jaw, all along my jaw. It works, and I just got a buzz then, so I can feel here I've got tension in my jaw. So if I just work on this like this, and I can feel the pain going away now. So it works, you can feel it, it's tremendous, it works pretty quick. And I didn't even know I had any tension on my jaw. That's how easy it is. And so many people, that really does work. So that it's really good. It really changes the energy of the physical and clears it. Wearing it around your neck, high, low, it depends. If you feel a lot of issues in the chest, you'd go, here, lower down. Again, a lot of the issues we have is within the stomach. So if we're cleansing the stomach, if we're sending the right energy wave from a crystal, it definitely works and heals. So the stomach is very important. I would use it here as well as I'm lying down and meditating. I have normally a piece or two in my pocket most days. And I tend to rub, again, I've already said this, but I like to rub it here maybe 2 or 3 minutes in a day, just gently with a bit of oil, my oil. and you can use any oil as long as it's a good natural oil. I would suggest Palo Santo oil, sage oil. I would recommend frankincense oil. And yeah, if you're using one up here, I would recommend pine, 100% pine with a mixture of base oil, which I like to use, grapeseed. I think that's it really, guys. So remember, I'll put the link below. If you decide to purchase one on my website, you will get one free. So that's the best I can do today. I hope it works for you. I hope you enjoy it. And please let us know if you've ever had a piece of Silicon Valley. Please put it underneath here. Let people know, did it make a difference? Speak your truth, because it's good for people to see and say, okay, I think I'll get one, or no, I don't think I'll get one. I think I'll get a piece of chungite, or whatever. But give people your feelings of what you've experienced. Has it made a difference? Silicon Valley, has it made a difference? And that would be great, because it's we're open, we're being honest, we're speaking the truth, and that's all that matters. What I speak to you is the truth. I don't invest in crystals unless I'm sure they work. And that's why people always say to me, why don't you talk about this crystal? Why don't you talk? I haven't worked with that crystal. I don't know nothing about it. It would take me a year to understand that crystal and how it works. Libyan desert glass. I don't know it. I don't work with it. I don't understand it. I don't know it. So I can't talk about something I don't know, guys. So, there's a lot of crystals I've never touched. How can I talk about a crystal I don't touch? I can tell you what I feel from it. I can put energy into it and say this will work because I've been working on this energy and now it's in the memory. But the crystal itself, you've literally got to spend a good 6 months to 2 or 3 years to really truly understand a crystal. So I don't know every crystal, and I know a lot because I work with tons of crystals, but there's thousands. Apparently there's at least 30,000 crystals out there. Okay, guys, love you all. Take care. Thank you for going to markbajerski.com and buying your authentic crystals, including the beautiful Silicon Valley, which will be on offer from this moment on, and you will be gifted a free piece of Silicon Valley. So as soon as you make that order, you will be gifted a free one too. So you'll get 2 coming. Okay, guys, love you all. Take care. Thank you for going to markbajerski.com. Cheers, guys. Have a great day.